Hi, I'm Dr. Hudson from Highland Park Animal Hospital. I'm here to answer some questions to get you a better understanding on canine vaccinations. My assistant JR will be here to ask a few questions and help you out get a better understanding.
Dr. Hudson, what exactly are dog vaccinations?
So dog vaccinations are injections or intranasal liquids that are given to your dog to help their immune system be able to fight off and prevent some common diseases that we see.
How do vaccinations impact the health and well-being of my dog?
Vaccinations are very important in helping the well-being of your dog. They prevent some of the very common contagious diseases that we see in this area.
Are vaccinations required by law?
Currently, the only vaccination that is required by law in the state of Texas is a canine rabies vaccine.
Does my dog's lifestyle factor into what vaccinations my veterinarian will recommend?
Most definitely, your dog's lifestyle does influence our determination on what the appropriate vaccines are. Our core vaccines that are recommended for really all dogs is our rabies, distemper parvo vaccines, as well as bordetella. There is a few additional ones that we recommend. Lepto is a very common vaccine, as well as canine influenza, and occasionally some other odd ones such as Lyme disease or rattlesnake bites for dogs that are commonly in rural areas.
How soon should I get my dog vaccinated?
Traditionally, we like to see a dog for its first vaccination schedule roughly around the 7 to 8 week mark. It is a little bit variable depending on the breeder's situation and when they started on vaccines.
Do I really need to avoid allowing my puppy to socialize with other dogs until they are fully vaccinated?
Ideally, we do like to prevent dogs from interacting with other unknown dogs until they have had their full puppy series of vaccines at around 4 months old. The big reason why is we don't want your puppy from getting a disease from an unknown dog. It is very important though for socialization with dogs to get them interacting with each other and develop proper behavioral habits. So I always tell people if you have a friend or a family member who you completely trust that their dog is current on vaccines, it is acceptable and it is actually encouraged for your dog to interact with them.
Why is it important to avoid missing a dog vaccination?
Yeah, so it's very important to keep up with your vaccine schedule. Usually those are done every 3 to 4 weeks, starting at around 7 to 8 weeks old, depending on when we first see y'all. It is important to try and adhere to that every 3 to 4 weeks. Potentially being late on that does expose your dog to the risk of getting some of those diseases that we vaccinate for.
What are the typical puppy and dog vaccination schedules?
Usually our dogs get started on their first vaccination around 7 to 8 weeks old, and then we like to see them every 3 to 4 weeks until they are about 4 months old. Usually this follows roughly the 2-month, 3-month, 4-month-old schedule.
What diseases are prevented with vaccinations?
Yeah, so our most common diseases that we use for vaccines in dogs is, of course, rabies, distemper, parvovirus, parainfluenza, adenovirus, leptospirosis, canine influenza, Lyme disease, and coronavirus. If you have any questions about your puppy's vaccination schedule, please reach out to Highland Park Animal Hospital and we'd be happy to help you out.